see the Ole Miss Rebels taking on one of the participants from last year. Looking for a crease, it's Young. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught close to the marker, it's Horton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Grab near the marker, it's Horton. Breaks into the open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Coleman. Finds a crease at the 20. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Dominant receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll move the wide receiver. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now He's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Russell. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Coleman. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep. It's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. Crosses the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Back's got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking to fire. Back's looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Run the RPO and pull it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Russell. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up?
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Finally brought. After that play, this offense can think about being really aggressive. 1st and 10 from the 24. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab near the sticks, it's Edwards. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intent.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Holds it in on the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. To the air, it's Russell. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Past the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter. And all
throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missing.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.